Welcome back to Radio Faces from our HCC downtown studios. He's Indy Kalu. I'm John McClain. We want to thank Barry Warner for his weekly rant. Now, Indy, this is you make the call. Let's start with the Cowboys hosting the Saints on Thanksgiving. Who do you think?
Who do I think? I hate to say it, but I think the Cowboys. This team is playing how we expected them to play before the season started. All their big-time players are making big-time plays, and there's a lot at stake here. If they beat the Saints, they've pretty much guaranteed Jason Garrett will be their coach next year, and they'll have bragging rights. They could say they beat the defending Super Bowl champs, and they beat the Houston Texans. I think this is a big game for the Cowboys, and they come away with a victory.
Well, I don't think bragging rights for beating the Texans counts for anything, but you're probably going to be right. But remember last season, Dallas went into New Orleans. Everybody predicted the Saints, and the Cowboys beat them. I think the Saints get revenge on Thanksgiving, and I think they're going to do it on national TV. It's going to be a great game, as always. Now, our next game, we go to the AFC South. You got the first-place Jaguars against the New York Giants at New Meadowlands Stadium. What do you think?
You know, I hate to say it because they are in first place right now. They beat the Texans, but when you talk about the Jaguars, I call them pretenders. They have a good record. They've done what they were supposed to do, but I don't think this is a team that's going to represent anybody in the playoffs. The Giants are a little upset about their loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. They know they're in a tight race in that NFC East, and I think they have better coaching and talent in New York. I think the Giants prevail in this game.
I agree. It's hard to believe the Jaguars committed 6 turnovers against Cleveland. If they just had a couple against the Texans would have won that game. Giants are going to win this game big time. Now we got a night game. We got San Diego, red hot, playing at Indianapolis, struggling, but in Indianapolis.
Right. That's the biggest but of all. In Indianapolis. That's where they really play like a dominant team, even though they haven't been dominant this year. San Diego's a red-hot team. They dug themselves into a deep hole, and they're just climbing out of it, and it's fun to watch them play. You're talking about 2 of the premier quarterbacks in the NFL going head-to-head. I think this is the game of the week, but since it's in Indianapolis, I'm going to give the edge to Peyton Manning and the rest of the Colts.
Last year, Chargers won their last 11. This team has a better defense, a better pass rush. They had 26 sacks last season. They've already got 32. They're going to make life miserable for Peyton Manning. I think it's going to be Indianapolis losing to Phillip Rivers and the San Diego Chargers. Now the big game going to be right here without Vince Young, Titans, Texans. What do you think?
I don't believe in guarantees. I think they're overrated. But I'm going to tell you right now, with Rusty Smith, who the heck is Rusty Smith, being the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans, I guarantee the Houston Texans will blow this team out and come away with a victory.
You sound like Barry Warner. I think Rusty,
man, that's the worst thing you can tell
rookie
somebody.
might actually put up about 250 on the worst secondary in NFL history, but I do think, like you, the Texans are going to win this game, and they should win it handily. Can you imagine how bad it's going to be next week if they were to lose to this rookie quarterback?
If they lose to this rookie quarterback, to the old Houston Oilers, you know there's that emotional tie right there. If they lose to Rusty Smith and Tennessee Titans, I think there will be a riot in Houston. I don't condone riots, but I believe that something crazy is going to happen away from Reliant Stadium.
Don't forget they got Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson abused the Texans last year. Now, that's Radio Faces. He's Indy Kalu from Sports Radio 610. I'm John McClain from the Chronicle and Chron.com. We want you to have a great Thanksgiving. Travel safe. Be sure and join us next week. Same time, same place.